Anyway.
All right, well, one more wedding thing.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys haven't been married long enough for this one to really be a big deal.
Right.
But who is the better driver, you or him?
Oh, I mean,
we're always on tour buses, right?
We're on tour buses, and he actually drives the tour bus sometimes, which he's pretty good. He's pretty good at that, better than Shane and Britt.
Wait a minute, he's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
What are times when he's not quite so good?
I bet that technically Shane is a better driver than I am, except that he is a major spaz. He's just constantly fidgeting, so he's either like chewing his fingernails, or he always stashes like drumsticks like under his seat, and he plays the drums on the steering wheel while he's driving.
Oh my gosh.
So, or eating something at the same time, or
that doesn't make you feel safe.
No, he's a little too confident.
Have you ever seen him do both, like drum and talk on the cell phone and drive or anything?
I mean, it's completely frightening, but I can't say anything because then he's defensive, but
the ego.
Maybe that'll. Yeah.
We've got Bethany Dillon in the studio with us on Kevin and Taylor in the Morning on 104.7 The Fish. Well, you've had a lot of big things happen for you. I mean, I remember when we met you when you first record came out and stuff, and you came out of the station. You're like, oh, I hope people like it, and I hope it's going to do well. And since then, big things. I mean, you've even had songs in movies and stuff. How does that happen? How do you get a song selected to be in a motion picture soundtrack?
I mean, I don't know, except that people that
did they just call you and say, hey, we want to use your song?
Not really. Like the movie that came out a few years ago, Dreamer, that I got to write a song for, the people who were selecting songs for it had seen me at a showcase in Nashville when I was first signed, and
cool.
They weren't Christians or really into it, but there was something about, I guess, the few songs that I sang that they really connected with. And so
very cool.
Years later, they were like, oh, yeah, what about that Bethany Dillon girl? And which was it's very random, but it's very flattering when someone kind of champions you and wants you to be part of something.
Cool.
So, yeah.
It is very
cool.
wild.
We should remind everybody that Bethany's got a concert tonight at Mount Bethel United Methodist Church, and all the details are at thefishatlanta.com. But you have a new CD coming out.
Hang on, wait a minute. Before we ask her about the new CD, I got to ask him. Mount Bethel, on their website, they have a nice little blurb about your concert and stuff, and that you're going to be there. And you can get ticket information at fishatlanta.com. But it says on their website, it says she'll play songs from her latest album. This would have been Waking Up, which she says is her favorite because and this is a quote from you, feels most like 2 a.m. And I heard that and I thought, wow, the heck does that mean?
I think that is...
like you can barely stay awake? Lullabies for adults?
Funny.
What does that mean?
Are you a night owl?
I really don't know. I don't know if that's a quote from me.
You were trying to be artsy. That's what it was. It feels
like 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
You were on cold medicine when they asked you.
Oh, man.
You were being Bob Dylan then.
That's right. There you go. I have no clue what that's from. I'm sorry. We'll see.
Apparently at the time it felt like 2 a.m.
It felt like 2 a.m.
Well, let's assume that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it was.
Because when you get to be my age, 2 a.m., not a good thing.
Not a good
You're
thing.
up at 2 a.m., there's a sick kid, or you're running to the bathroom or something.
Bad
2
news.
a.m. is not good.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll learn more about that in like 20 years.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on to your new CD, Acoustic Sessions, and people are pre-ordering right now at BethanyDillon.com.
Yeah.
And you've got a song we're going to play here in a second. Tell us about the song When You Left Someone.
Yeah, When You Left Someone. Well, obviously, it's about Shane, but I wrote it actually. I don't even know. It was before we even were engaged, but it's kind of it's a lighter song, but it was. I wrote it on a day that I was supposed to be working on other things and showed up to the studio, and my producer Ed was like, "Girl, you are so distracted. Just go out on that porch and." Write whatever you feel like writing. But
so she started singing When You Love Someone.
I was like, yeah.
You watch the Spanish channel for no reason.
I feel like I'm going to watch a lot of weather in my life. No, I mean, it was just, I felt like I was, for the first time, really learning, like, which the song isn't heavy at all, but just kind of learning in my life that when you love someone or your affection is drawn towards someone, that it requires of you some risk, which is a scary thing. And I felt like the Lord really taught me that in a broad kind of way. But anyway, so this song came out that day about him.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Bethany Dillon, she's in concert tonight, Mount Bethel United Methodist Church. Find out all the info at thefishatlanta.com. And this is from the new CD, So Far, the acoustic sessions, When You Love Someone, on 104.7 The Fish.